Okay, and we are live. My name is Tyson. I'm your local journalist and videographer for Construction Business TV in the East Idaho area. We're trying something a little bit different here today. We are... Hold on. Okay. We're going live today. So, of course, it's all live. It's not pre-recorded. It's not polished up. What you see is what you get. So, you're probably going to be seeing a little bit of stumbling and tumbling through some of this stuff, as you would normally see if you saw any of the raw footage that I shoot in order to be able to put out these videos every Tuesday. But I'm trying this live thing. It may stick. We may run with it from here on out, or we may decide to go back. We'll just see what we work with today. So today's edition of Construction Business TV, we're going to be talking about a new event center, a little local event center that's being built in the Idaho Falls area. We're going to discuss Idaho Falls Power winning multiple awards for customer communications, and we're going to discuss a huge milestone reached on the Mountain America Event Center. We already went over the stinger, so we're just going to cut straight to the job post lead. Hold on one sec. There we go. Working with hotkeys right now, so I'm doing everything in real time. So if anything else, it's entertaining to watch. I'm not even on the right. Hold on one sec. That's the slide I need to be on. This is a lot of fun. So, Indeed.com job post lead. We got a couple of really good ones that were just posted within the last 3 or 4 days. Sunrock Corp. Looking to fill 4 different positions. All these positions are local to Idaho Falls. They're all full-time, and they're all entry-level. We have construction concrete laborer. We have equipment operator, concrete finisher, and utilities and grade operator. So I'm leaving a link in the description below the video. You can follow that link to Indeed.com, where you can find more information on these positions as well as how to apply for any of them. Transition. Job bid. Just got released on the Idaho Falls City website this morning at 8 a.m. So this is fresh. Their headline for this bid just says, Furnishing Tennis Court Replacement at Skyline High School. So I'm leaving a link in the description below. You can follow that link to and get more information on the full dynamics as far as what this bid entails. It went online this morning at 8 o'clock. You have 7 days to respond to it. It's going to close next Tuesday, the 9th, at 11 o'clock a.m., in which case bids will then be reviewed and a winner will be chosen. So that's something you don't want to wait for. Get on. You'll find all the papers, all the documents that you need to submit a bid for that. And let's go to story number 1. Story number 1. Okay, and I gotta go down on my script a little bit. So the Mountain America Event Center update. October 28th, so just this last week, the walls of the Mountain America Event Center in Idaho Falls began going up. This made huge news in many of the local news outlets. And it's been something that Rob Spear, the executive director of the Idaho Falls Auditorium District, has been especially looking forward to, because he knows that it's been a minute since we broke ground on this. It was back in, I want to say, March or April that we broke ground, and unless you're on the site or near the site, you won't, until this event, you don't really see any progress happening on this event center. You can't see it from the highway. You can't tell that any progress has been made. He is very excited that now you can see the progress being made. Now you can see the walls coming up. Let's see, there's a link in the description below this video. You can follow that to my other playlist on this channel, the Idaho Falls Auditorium series, where I meet once a month with Rob Spear to discuss the progress and the development and the construction of this event center. We did episode 3 almost a month ago. Excuse me. We did episode 3 almost a month ago. We were on site for the first time. I think that may end up being a regular thing. I just got in touch with Rob on what we want to do on this next episode, episode 4, which we're going to be shooting later this week. He really likes the idea of going on site, and I agree, especially now that there's things that we can see on site. We can see the walls coming up. We can see things actually coming to fruition, to development. It's a lot cooler to be able to show you what's going on than to just tell you what's going on. What he's hoping that we're going to be able to make progress on with these walls, because we're kind of fighting the clock with the winter coming, and locals know how difficult to work in the winter time in Idaho it can be. He's hoping that we can get enough of these walls up that he can start to build some enclosures, some enclosed spaces that won't be as affected, that won't be as dependent on the good weather, to be able to continue construction throughout the winter. If he can have some enclosures, then he can continue to build things on new inside structures throughout the winter time, so that they're not wasting a lot of time waiting for the snow to melt, and they can start building more of the bigger enclosures. That's a little bit of a long-winded statement on the progress of the Mountain America Events Center. So let's go on to story number 2. Story number 2, the Idaho Falls Power winning multiple awards for customer communications. The Northwest Public Power Administration, or NWPPA, has recognized Idaho Falls Power, or IFP, with multiple awards as part of the organization's 28th Annual Excellence in Communications competition. I'm curious now. Hold on real quick. I'm just checking to see if we're having any live viewers. I don't see any right now, which is probably for the best. I don't care for public speaking. So people will get to it when they get to it. According to a press release from NWPPA, the competition recognizes the top communications efforts from the member utilities across the western United States and Alaska. The competition judges submissions in everything from annual reports to social media websites, photography, and other communication tools. Hold on one second. That's better. I just realized I was missing something. Missing the music bed. Makes it a little bit easier to listen to me. I know. Okay, where was I? Communication tools. IF was awarded first place in customer newsletters. They also received second place in the annual report category, as well as the wildcard category for the fiber ambulance, and a third place for their website. So let's see. Idaho Falls Power General Manager Bear Prairie has quoted this, quote, "With the number of entrants and the number of submissions, it's a real honor for our communications team to be recognized with so many awards. I think this demonstrates how hard they work to be creative and effective in our communications with our customers. We continually work to engage with our customers and provide the best customer experience possible, so it's rewarding to be acknowledged for those efforts." And story number 3. Transition. Story number 3. The new event center is being put under construction near a funeral home in Emmett. It's a smaller event center. It's not the Idaho Falls Event Center that we've been talking about. It's a smaller structure. The increasing trend with funeral homes, this increasing trend was the inspiration for a new construction project next door to Wood Funeral Home in Ammon, a more than 10,000 square foot event center at 1025 South Ammon Road. It's named the Brickyard Event Center, and Wood and Wind River construction broke ground on the project in May. Wood is hoping to have it up and running by January. Basically, they're building an event center next to the Wood Funeral Home to kind of offer more options, more variety on how people can choose to spend, how people choose to what would be the word, to put on their funeral services. Some people are not so much into the traditional, almost religious, really clean funeral homes that you typically see. A lot of people just like it to be a big celebration of life. So they're wanting to build this event center to kind of accommodate for that demographic. So going back to the script, though it will be available for funerals, the space can also be used for weddings, business meetings, birthday parties, family reunions, and other occasions. Once complete, the building will be fully equipped with a catering kitchen, a main assembly room, a bride's room, a mezzanine level, I have no idea what that is or if I'm pronouncing it right, and a covered back patio. Switch. Okay, now we're on the closing part of this. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch Construction Business TV in the Idaho Falls area. That wraps up this edition of CBTV Idaho. Don't forget to like the video if you found this information helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel on YouTube and hit the notification bell so that you get updated when I come back every Tuesday to give you more information on what is being built and what developments are happening in the Idaho Falls area, the East Idaho area. Thank you guys again for your time. You drive